The pool's been open since July last year. The grooming salon was open about 8 months previous to that, so it's all quite new really. Well, I've always been into dogs and dog training more as a hobby, and the medical aspects of canine hydrotherapy as well as the behavioural side, you've got the kind of two combined is what attracted me to hydrotherapy, and the fact that you can kind of offer a new lease of life to dogs that have been injured or might not have had a second chance before. We have different types of sessions. We have fun swims, fitness swims, and we also have the medical rehabilitation swims where dogs are in just to build up the muscles. They might be just had surgery or something like that. The fun swims are what self-explanatory really. Dogs come just for a bit of fun, a bit of exercise. The owners can get in there with them. Fitness swims would be for like you're working German Shepherds or police dogs, greyhounds, stuff like that. They need that extra little bit of fitness to help them in the work. We can work them a little bit harder for fitness as well. It's all the same kind of theories. Training police dogs and protection dogs and stuff like that, you see dogs kind of at their extremes. So when they come in here, it's not a dog that's in its normal environment, it's taken out of its comfort zone. So I need to be able to know what to do to make them relax, especially when they're panicking. So the training background helps that more than I can explain really. Well, even if dogs love swimming outdoors, the main difference is that they can't get into the pool wherever they choose. They have to understand how to use the ramp. So in that case, what I tend to do is carry them out with me so they don't have to stress them out by trying to get them to come down the ramp. Once they're relaxed just in the water, I'll let them go and I'll get the owners to stand just near the ramp and kind of tap the ramp and call them to them just to encourage them to the ramp a little bit so they can learn the way out that way first. Once we've got that, then we can start getting them to try and come in. Different breeds of dogs swim in different ways. Some breeds tend to struggle to keep the back ends up, and if that's the case, then we need to encourage them to actually use the back legs better. It's partly technique and partly strength. So by putting your hands in certain positions, squeezing certain points, it's almost like a reflex to get the dog to really push out and work the back legs. We've had a dog that's been rehomed by Pennine Pen that its new owner now brings. It was a similar earlier on the kind of the first session. The first couple of sessions he was quite a bit wary of me and he's starting to feel more relaxed when he comes in now. So what we started doing with him is just giving him a treat every time he walks in the door so he sees it as a positive experience. So as soon as he comes in now, rather than being wary of it, he's quite excited now, so it's doing well. With Polly, it was just, she needed a bit of time really, just to get her confidence as she'd come in. But just sit with Polly for a couple of minutes, just let her relax. Just realised that I wasn't a threat really. Once she was relaxed and I was able to work with Polly, then we went on to teach her the ramp so she knew her way out, so she could actually get out of the pool, and then just made it all a big game with Polly. Just introduced a toy because she really likes the toy, and then it's just all a big game for her. She loves it now. The difference in Polly since she first came is unbelievable really. When Polly first came, she was really nervous. She was just panicking, splashing everywhere because she's so uncoordinated. She wouldn't even look at the toy because she was so stressed out by it, but now we've got to relax, she's comfortable in there. Polly will just play with the toy in there all day now, she loves it. 5 minutes of swimming in there is equivalent to like a 5-mile walk in terms of how much energy they use, which then also helps the behavioural side, because if a dog's getting a lot of mental stimulation, a lot of exercise, they're going to be a more well-balanced dog at home and easier to live with.